Hello, everybody. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics coming to you live this Tuesday evening. And I am so glad to be here, and I'm looking forward to a really good stream with those that were uh, part of the Fish Fam community and some that may not even be part of the Fish Fam community but may consider joining tonight. I want to say hi to Daryl Deemer and anybody else who's lurking at this time. It is kind of confusing sometimes with the new version of the new upgrade with my OBS software. Plus, I just got through creating that little intro for you, so I hope you enjoyed it. If not, I will play it again. So here I am again. I hope you all are sharing it out and letting everybody know that I'm live tonight. And I am looking forward to chit-chatting with you about some of the elements that was in that intro. I'm excited because the Fish Fam Christmas and the Secret Santa is, the Secret Santa is on its way as far as registration. That is with Jess at Main's Tails Fur and Fins, and there are several videos on her channel, on Rika Stan's channel, and on Rocco's channel. And if you have any questions about the rules for the Secret Santa, you can go to my stream as well and look for the video with us all dressed up in our Santa outfits. And if not, I will post I probably can get a couple photos going and add some images here that will be able to be shared. So let me see. I know I've got to go back to my downloads, but I did release a video that I had some trouble in the fish room a couple days ago. I haven't gone in there today double check anything, but I am quite sure that with water changes I was able to get the pH up a little bit in that 20 long, and I'll add this later. So there was several helping me out. Hey Dansley, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. Welcome to the live stream. I hope that some got to see my last video where I said trouble in the fish room. My 20 long has crashed. I've lost all of the colony that I had of my guppies that are probably 3 years old now. And I have a couple juvenile males that are surviving. I lost a Corridora, and it crashed. It went to 6.0 and below. You know, that's the lowest reading on the API master test kit. I think that's the lowest setting was 6.0. Might be lower than that, but anyway, I did two 50% water changes and got it up to 6.8, and they were doing much better and swimming around instead of gasping for air at the top. Yeah, I hate when tanks crash. I think it is my fault because that is the aquarium that had the cyanobacteria in it, and I did break it down and clean it really well with a vinegar water solution. And it is possible that I didn't rinse it well enough, or it may have still had some vinegar around the upper rim that I didn't rinse really well. I did 4 and 5 water changes, and I left the aquarium for 2 weeks with no water in it. The substrate was still damp, yes, but when I refilled it, it's possible that I still had some vinegar around the rim of the aquarium, because that's where the problem was. After I had filled it, I think I had rubbed my arm against it, and there was still some cyanobacteria on my arm. So I may have, I can't remember if I did or not, but I may have wiped the inside with straight vinegar. So I found out the hard way that vinegar will bring your pH down. So I crashed my aquarium. It seems like each time I did a water change, I probably leached some of that vinegar down into the water column. Sounds like more of an issue of low KH rather than a small amount of vinegar. Well, I can't say that I used a small amount of vinegar. I may have used quite a big, strong solution of vinegar and water. But I did add some reef calcium to the tank. I could not find my baking soda, and I know that would have buffered it quicker, I think, from my last experience with my 55. My 55 does the same thing. So somebody suggested throw the piece of driftwood out that was in there. If my pH is normally 6.8, then you have 0 KH. The out of the tap is 7.6. I did test that yesterday. It's 7.6 out of the tap, and the aquarium was 6.0 or below. So I had added, last week I had added some reef calcium to the aquarium to help buffer it, but it was still at 6.0. So I may not have added enough calcium, or the calcium may have already, I don't know, not been any good. I don't know. I'm new at this chasing pH stuff. For 7 years, I've only had a couple incidences where the pH was dropping, and I don't know if it's from the substrate that I'm using. I'm using Eco Complete, and I forgot that the Eco Complete that I'm using came from my friend who kept cichlids. So that Eco Complete may have to be thrown out. Acid coming from somewhere to eat away the KH. Hey, Holly, Freaky Fish Lady. Howdy, Fish Freaks. I'm also thinking about having to get rid of that substrate and just start over with some new Eco Complete. I like Eco Complete, and I also like the dirted substrate. Eco Complete is pH neutral itself. Okay. And I know it. I've been adding some Aquarium Co-op ferts in there that will also add some nitrates. And how else can I buffer it? I don't have any crushed coral to spare. I have a tank behind me, but the crushed coral is not sterile, so it's in a snail tank. And don't know what else to do, Dan. There is some acid leaching somewhere. It's heavily planted. The water wisteria is growing. I had Anubias in there. I have some dwarf sage in there that's growing. All of the plants are growing. The fish are dying. And I've added extra aeration. I've got sponge filter, a corner filter, and now I've got a bubbler, oh, an air stone that's bubbling quite heavily. And the fish were at the top. Guppies, I found out, I knew I had figured out before when a guppy's tail, the back actually bows and the tail comes up. I remembered that's a pH problem. If they have the droopy tail and a humpback, that's usually high nitrates in my experience. Usually the main acidic contributors to an aquarium are the breakdown of organics releasing humic acid. The breakdown of organics. Well, with a lot of fish dying, that would have added some organic acid to the aquarium because my adult guppies were dropping like flies. So I may have put a pause on what's going on. I didn't go in there today. I've been very busy today. Been doing a lot of computer work and transferring of email accounts, etc. So I haven't checked on them. So it was 6.8 yesterday evening with two 50% 50% water changes. Did I do two? I know the first one was 50%. The second one might have been 20 or 25%. That could be everything from driftwood, fish waste, plant matter breaking down, rotting food. I don't feed the aquarium. I lightly fed it for weeks because I wanted it to finish cycling. The sponge filter and the corner filter and the substrate still had beneficial bacteria in it. And so when I added the colony of guppies in there, I was doing every other day, every 2 or 3 days, small water changes to keep the ammonia level down. Oh, because the colony was a heavy colony of 25 plus fish and about 25, 30 fish. And I wasn't feeding it every day. I was feeding it every other day or every 2 or 3 days. And I didn't start adding any ferts until about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I'm still learning the chemistry part of fish keeping, and it's a little difficult sometimes. We have 5 likes and 6 viewers. Somebody catch up on that last like. And what else? I did some trimming of the plants in the 55, and the duckweed is still clogging up the hang on the back filter. I'm going to have to break that hang on the back filter down and do some heavy cleaning on it. Yeah, it's so weird. If I think of anything more, I'll let you know. But it would take a lot of vinegar, especially with you doing water changes. Okay. I don't know. If I think of something else, I'll also share it with you too, Dan. Hey, DBK, how you doing, Carlos? Good to see you, sweetheart. Christina let me know the other day that you had logged on to the church service, and that's when I logged on and said hi to you. What happened? In my 20 long, I've lost everything but maybe 2 young juvenile guppies. The pH was 6.0. Out of my tap, it's 7.6. I did clean that aquarium with a white vinegar-based solution due to the cyanobacteria that was in that aquarium. I broke that aquarium down 3 months ago, scrubbed everything with vinegar on the sides and razor blade, and I did several 4 or 5 complete 100% water changes. I did stir the substrate up, and there was a light mold coating on the surface of the aquarium when I first added my guppies, but I left the aquarium empty for at least 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. The substrate was still moist, but it wasn't standing in water. And then when I refilled it, I know 3 or 4 complete water changes before I refilled it. And each time I was filling it with dechlorinated water. And then I planted it. I left it planted for 2 or 3 days before I added my colony of guppies. I think I may have just left it 24 hours because my guppies I had taken my guppies and put them in a bucket. So I left the guppies in the bucket for 24 hours, and I didn't want to lose them in the bucket. I didn't have a heater. I did have a sponge filter. So 24 hours later, I added the fish to the aquarium, and I lightly fed them. And then I think I waited a day or 2 before I fed them again. But I lost one corridor. I had put a breeding trio over there, so I do have a male and a female left in that tank, peppercorn cat, and it's heavily planted with water wisteria. It had anubias in it, but I took the anubias out because it was on the driftwood, and I didn't know if the driftwood was decomposing or not. Maybe phosphorus was high from the mold. Well, the mold had cleared up with water changes. So, yeah, because right now there's no mold on the substrate. Yeah, it sounds like you did everything right. I hope so. Hydrogen sulfide rebuild up. Oh, from the substrate? She had a pH reading below 6 to dpk. Yes, my pH was below 6 or below, and out of my tap I discovered that it's 7.6. So I did a 50% water change yesterday. That brought it up to 6.4. And I did another 25% water change, and it brought it up to 6.8. I didn't want to build it up real fast because what's living may crash from, changing the pH too fast. All of that water changing would have fixed most problems. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I really am. If it doesn't fix it, then it's the substrate. I got to get rid of the substrate and start all over with the substrate. When you tested your tap water, had you just poured it from the tap or did you let it sit? I had just poured it, and I did let it sit on the table. A drop in pH, that's interesting. Yeah, had a lot of fish die off, and I really didn't pull out too many bodies. I have snails in there. I had to take some of the snails out. The snails were very lethargic and curled up in their shells, but when I put them over in the quarantine tank, they opened back up within a half hour. Put water from your tap overnight. Okay. Then test it. Okay, I will. One thing to keep in mind when testing your tap water, it makes sure to let it sit 1 day usually is best. Okay, I will. I'll redo that tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Yeah, I think I can. I may even be able to do it tonight. Any compressed gases can change the pH. CO2 dissolved makes carbonic acid. Okay. Hopefully it's not chloramine levels was high that convert to ammonium. Ugh. Yeah, somebody said I've been using API products for 7 years. Someone said that I do need to switch my dechlorinator, but I just bought a gallon of it, so I won't be doing that anytime soon. Testing my GH and KH directly out of the tap should be correct. Okay, I do have test solution for those two tests. DPK says, yep, very true, Dan. Okay, guys, thank you for your help. Thank you for 6 views and 6 likes. Also, what else is going on? I cleaned the 20-gallon where the yo-yos are, and last Tuesday, or was it last Thursday? When was I in the fish room? I think it was last Tuesday I was in the fish room. And we thought that the yo-yos were spawning. I still think they were because they've settled down a lot. But I haven't seen any eggs, or they probably ate the eggs. Fish and shrimp at the surface gulping from air. Did I say shrimp? I don't have any shrimp. Oh, that does bring to mind I used Amquil one time and had a huge die-off. Fish and shrimp at the surface gulping for air. It used up all the oxygen in the water. Well, see, when you use the liquid ferts from Aquarium Co-op, that can happen sometimes in my tanks. Usually I do a small water change after using the ferts. I only trust Seacom Safe. Had bad luck with other product. Some dechlor products drop pH more than others. Holly says, got a pair of beautiful endlers at Aquashella from LRB. Very excited to get them home and settled. Are you still traveling? Be careful. I saw your beautiful guppy. He is handsome and colorful and has a beautiful detailed pattern on his body. Me too, Carlos, on Seacom Dechlorinator. And with low pH, oxygen dissolved less, also high TDS levels too. When you dechlorinate with your API product, do you do it in the tank? Yes, I do. Because I use my Python to do the water change. And so I do dose, but I always doubling I double it up. Believe me, it gets more dechlorinator than is needed. Hello, Melvin Reef. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Hello, Brad, Mr. Fish Sir. Now, a long time. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I'm going to take a break and play my intro for those who are just now coming in, okay? Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. I just finished making it before the stream tonight and I wanted to share it. I see what you all were saying in the chat that if I'm doubling up on my API, I could be causing the problem, could be causing the pH to come down low. DPK says I always preached to wait at least 3 weeks when the seasonal changes to water change. It always helped to prevent fish loss. I was having fish loss prior to the water change. So I felt like I had to do a water change with it at 6.0 or I was going to lose everything in that tank. Mary Page Flynn's in the house. Hey, Mary Page. How you doing? Listening and lurking. I understand. Thank you for being faithful and supporting. We have 8 likes and 6 viewing at this time, so we do appreciate each one of y'all for doing that. And don't forget, we do have channel membership. And if you would like to join, there's 2 levels. There's a fry level for $1.99 a month, and there is a juvenile level for $3.99 a month. And you can change your subscription, your membership at any time. There are some perks. There are some membership videos listed on my playlist. Underneath, it'll say members only, and some behind the scenes footage that is just laid back and relaxed while I'm working in the fish room. Carlos says, trying getting coral calcium powder, Susan. It's usually good to have to add to the aquarium. I have it's either coral calcium or reef calcium powder. I do have it. It's a big jar. I just don't know how to dose it. I think I put a couple tablespoons of it in the aquarium, and it's a 20-gallon long. But with the water changes, I didn't add any this time. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. And I had even put a little bit of aquarium salt in a bowl, and they didn't swim in it, so they didn't need it. The salt was not what they needed. I just don't know how to dose it. So, if anybody knows how, it did say, I didn't want to dose it according to the salt water level. I wanted to dose it according to fresh water. Brad, I got it from my son-in-law. He used to keep saltwater tanks, and I believe he had corals at one time. I have a lot of saltwater stuff. Can I get a fish fam? Amen. Amen. You sure can, Melvin. So I don't know what else to do at this time. I didn't feed anybody today. It's been a crazy day. Oh, I did try to feed my goldfish out front. They ate a little bit and they don't want any more. I'm starting to feed them the cold water foods. Carlos says, Amen. So does anybody know how to dose the calcium powder? Hello, Diego. Man, I need to talk to you. We're supposed to have a live stream Thursday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on Pet Sonic's channel. I don't know if you've scheduled it or not. I made it. And we have a very special guest. I do believe it is Ethan of Fish Mania out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. He will be our special guest on Thursday evening. I haven't created any thumbnails or anything yet, Diego, so you let me know. Are you going to create thumbnail or you want me to? I only use 1 teaspoon per 20 gallons. Okay, thank you, Carlos, I will use 1 teaspoon for that 20-gallon aquarium. I know you can get it offline, Brad. Matter of fact, let me do a search right quick. Excuse me. I'm going to share this website. Here we go. This is at Amazon, and it is Coral LLC EcoPure Pure Coral Calcium Powder, 16-ounce, 1 pack for $25.95. And then that's not the brand that I have. Mine is very old, but it's been True Blue, and it goes up. So if anybody else is interested, Brad, I don't know if I can put the link in the chat or not. Nope, it's too long. It's too long. Okay. Normally for a tank with a pH above 7, you want at least 3 degrees kH to provide pH stability. Okay, I'll try to remember that. 3 degrees kH if my pH is above 7. eBay has it cheaper. Okay, thank you, Carlos. Brad, I hope you heard that. eBay has coral calcium powder cheaper. My pH stays low and not much buffering ability. I will look it up, thanks. And Melvin, very beautiful tank, Susan of SLC Aquatics. That's just a picture, sweetheart. That's not my aquarium. I can try to put that's not mine either. I do have some. Let's put that behind me. There we go. Y'all ready? That one's mine. that's all of that water wisteria. Dan says KH is what ups your pH and keeps it stable. For pH below 7, there has to be a slow release acid like from planted tank substrate. It's either the KH carbonates or the acid that's the buffer. Whew, okay. Oh. Like I said, I think I need to replace that substrate. They cancel each other out like adding vinegar to baking soda. Diego says, this month's sale, use promo code Thanksgiving25 to get 25% off your entire order at https://petsotics.com. Offer ends November the 25th, 2021. Thank you, Diego, at Petsotics. Use promo code Thanksgiving25. Sounds more complicated than it is. Yeah, when I learn it, I'll learn it. This is what I use at eBay. Thank you, Carlos. Brad, Carlos shared a link on the calcium powder. Hey, Kitty E, how you doing? What's up, fish people? Talking about my tank crash. My 20 long crashed. I lost all but 2 juvenile guppies. It was a colony of 25 plus fish, and it was my colony from 4 years ago. And I lost one Corydora to my knowledge, and it was due to low pH, and I was able to get the pH up to 6.8 after water changes. It's also easy way to remember it. The K is because in German carbonates it is spelled with a K. Yep. I know GH is general hardness, KH is calcium hardness. Okay. Mystery Snail Guardians, hi. How you doing tonight? How are you? I wasn't going to stay long tonight. I've been tired. Still have more work to do. Thank you all for those wonderful likes. And if anybody would like to become a member of the SLC Aquatics YouTube channel, there are 2 levels. There is a fry level of $1.99 a month, and there is a juvenile level of $3.99 a month. And there are some perks. Matter of fact, if you share your mailing address with me, you will receive one of the SLC Aquatics magnets and stickers. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same logo. I don't know if y'all noticed, but my YouTube logo is now moi. I was a guest on StreamYards a couple weeks ago. Daniken Aquatics member for 14 months. Wow, how time flies. Yes. Thank you so much, Kenny, for being faithful and being such a long-time member. I don't know if you've had time to look at any of the member-only material that I have on my playlist. Yes, thank you very much for being a member for 14 months. And everyone receives a free one time a month. If you're a member, you can click on the $sign. If you are a member and you haven't done it on my channel within the last month, you can click on the $sign and you get one free, whatever, super chat so that we can highlight what you want to say. Get your SLC Aquatics here at slc-aquatics-store creator. Oh, is that the right link, Diego? I'm going to click on it and see what happens. Oh, that is Teespring now, isn't it? So it does say creator. Yep. This is my Teespring store, guys. Have my water chain socks. You got to have a pair of water chain socks. Has my t-shirt. That's the back. Actually, the back has fish fam on it. This is my long sleeves t-shirt, and believe me, it is very comfortable. Oop, I have my other shirt on. And the hoodie is very comfortable also. Dan Slee, member for 2 months, fry level. Oh, nice. I didn't know this was a thing. Yeah. You get to do it once on each channel that you're a member of. Hi, Paul McCarthy. How are you doing? Anybody who's a member can do that. And you get one free super chat a month. And so that's kind of like a member perk that you can have. And so Diego shared my Teespring. Oh, I forgot to share this. You can get a pillow, indoor pillow. They're a little expensive, and the coffee mug. The coffee mug says, touching lives one fish at a time, hashtag FishFam on the back, and it has my logo on the front. This is a stainless steel tumbler, 20 ounce for $21. So that is my Teespring. And if anybody will share my Zazzle store, that's where I have multiple items. I forget. Fish and Tank Ticks is in the house. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Have a blessed day. Lurking. Thank you. Love you. Got 15 minutes. I don't know. I haven't heard from Ed. Ed's picking up cichlids. Does anybody see where he is streaming after me tonight? I told him to pick that spot. I know he's had trouble at work, so question, why you disinfected the tank with vinegar? How long did you wait before refilling it? Because vinegar does have a reaction with the silicone in the aquarium and release the chemicals. I disinfected it with a vinegar solution, and I did not leave the vinegar in the aquarium. I don't think I did. I'm trying to think. I actually don't think I put vinegar in the aquarium. I used gloves and a rag, and I dipped my rag in the I dipped the rag in the vinegar solution, the diluted vinegar, and I washed the inside of the aquarium down to the substrate. And I did go a little bit below the substrate by pushing on it. And when I filled it with tap water, I treated it with dechlorinator, and I also rubbed the walls either with my glove or with my hand or with the rag to get any solution that any residue that would be there. I think I was careful to do all of that. I think Alex just started as well. Yes, Alex usually starts, I think, when I do, or he may wait till after I start now. I don't see anything for Ed's picking up cichlids yet. Okay, thank you, Diego. And Diego, are you going to do the thumbnails, or do you want me to do the thumbnail for Thursday evening? I'll be on Pet Sonic's channel, and we will be doing a new series called A Year Later, Where Are They? And our very first guest will be Ethan from Fish Mania in Chattanooga. Oh, okay then. It's not the vinegar then for sure. Thank you. I hope not. I think it's the substrate that's doing all of the leaching. I really do. It could still be having cyanobacteria dying off in it. Who knows? I needed to just get rid of it. But the plants are loving it. I could use it as a planted aquarium and not put any fish in it. This is my 55. Hey, sweetheart. You're not going to come show up tonight? You're too pretty. Of course, they can't hear you. I just repeated it. Mr. SLC Aquatics was giving me a hard time. I'll text you after your stream if that's okay. Thank you, Diego. Yes. Yeah, cyanobacteria gets toxic when it dies. I think I just had a sick aquarium and I shouldn't have put any of my fish back in there. Bye, Susan. I gotta go. Bye, Brad. See ya around. And Diego, if you want to repeat, let me see if I can. Let me see. Diego is this month's special. Let me see if I can copy it and paste it over here. There we go. The sale at petsonics.com use promo code Thanksgiving25 to get 25% off your entire order, and the offer ends November the 25th. We will be streaming Thursday and at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern on Pet Sonics. I'm his co-host. We're starting a series called 1 Year Later, Where Are They? And we have special guests scheduled for the 4th, the 11th, and the 18th. The 25th, of course, is Thanksgiving, and we will not do a live stream on Thanksgiving. And so spread the word. We will be doing a thumbnail pretty soon. And also, just like the intro showed, get ready for your November newsletter. It is called the #FishFam Community Newsletter. I have an article written by Skulls Aquatics and a few other surprises. Don't forget, if I can mute the audio on the intro, I can talk over it. I may be able to talk over it. Let me add my camera. Which one is it? Good. Well, let's see what happens here. Can y'all hear me? I'll turn the music down a little. Okay, now you can hear me. Secret Santa. The registration started November the 1st, which was Monday, and the rules are going to be found on. Let me back this up. The rules are going to be found at Jess's channel, Rocco's channel, and Rika Stan's channel, and Mains, Tails, Fur, and Fins. This is the Secret Santa. The registration started November the 1st, and it will go through Monday, November the 22nd. And the registration asks you to do certain things. Hi, Audra Meyer. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I'm just perplexed at how all those water changes, the pH is still so low. The pH came up to 6.8 after 2 water changes yesterday. Paul Soltero. Hello, Paul. How are you doing? Anna's Hobbies. Hey, Anna. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. We can hear you, and now you can see me. Secret Santa registration started November the 1st, and that's if you want to participate in a Secret Santa with Jess, Mane, Tails, Furs, and Fin. Also on the morning aquatic morning show, they will give some information also, and I also have the information on my playlist. So look for me, Rika Stan, and Jess. We're all dressed in our Santa suits. They have a video on their channels as well. So check it out. Listen to the rules and regulations. Everyone is able to participate. And Then I can't remember. I think December the 19th through the 31st, Rika Stan and a couple other Santa Clauses will be visiting live streams and giving out gift cards and gifts inside the live stream. You won't know when he's coming, and he'll just pop in and we'll do some kind of number scroll or something. And that's exciting. Fish Fam Christmas. And also, I want you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. And don't forget to click that like button and to share this video out. Look for the Fish Fam Community Newsletter. It's coming soon to your email. And if you have not signed up for the newsletter, you can do so at, I'll put it in chat, slc-aquatics.org/blog. Go to the bottom of the blog page and you can sign up for the newsletter. It will come to your email, so please do not opt out of emails. Yes, Aquatic Jack. Hey, Aquatic Jack, how you doing? Oh, well, thank you. I've enjoyed that. I hope y'all had fun watching that as well. And I still can take short stories, any kind of article that relates to the hobby that you have permission. Either write one yourself or you can publish it with permission from the original author of the article. And have to hit out. Thanks, Susan. Thanks, Kenny. And give Danny my love. Y'all really had a cute little Halloween stream the other night. Paul Santero is saying hi to everybody. I am getting ready to log off. Aquatic Jack says doing well, still selling fish one store at a time. That's so cute. Awesome. And it's good to know that things are going really well for you. But I want to thank you all for being with me tonight. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics. Look for me to be a co-host on Diego's Pet Sonics channel Thursday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, with our special guest Ethan of Fish Mania. And we will see you then. I love you. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics, touching lives, one fish at a time. Bye.